Hello and welcome. My name is Lexi and today we are going to be taking a look at the luxury beauty releases that are coming soon. So we've got, some sneak peeks of some of the spring collections as well as something that should be dropping anytime now. So let's go ahead and start with that one. The information from this is actually taken from the Beauty Veil website and I will leave that linked down below in the description box. So feel free to take a look at that. And this is the Byredo Purple Echo palette. So the Byredo palette, their palettes typically retail for $75 US. This will be the same as that. Look at the exterior packaging here. You can see that we have this gorgeous purple packaging. Typically, these are the gold nugget or oyster palettes. Last year, they did a limited edition holiday one with a gunmetal. It is still available on the Byredo website if you're looking for that. I personally did not love that one because I just felt like it wasn't quite as good as a couple of their others, namely Disco and Sciomancer and Metal Boots in the Snow, which is my favorite. But Purple Echo looks gorgeous. I love purples. You can see you've got a range of different colors. You've also got some different formulas in here. And this could be dropping anytime now. So as soon as it is available, I do plan on picking this one up. Moving on, we're going to be taking a look at all the information from Anna at Beauty News One. So I'm going to leave her website linked down below as well. And if you're interested in the Suku Spring Collection, I did bring that up in my last Will I Buy It video. So I'll leave that link down below as well because we're not going to cover that one again today. So we're going to start off with Bobbi Brown. And Bobbi Brown actually has two collections coming out soon. Let's start with the Lunar New Year because that one is going to be coming out January 2nd, at least for an Asia release date. So this one, they've got gorgeous red packaging for everything in this collection. We have a few staples in this red packaging. It's the cleansing oil, the face base, and let's see here, what else? The Intensive Serum Radiance Primer with SPF 25. Those are all items that you have seen before, but they will be available in the limited edition red peony packaging. And everything with this packaging is limited edition. In addition, we have a Luxe eyeshadow quad, and I love the Luxe eyeshadow formula. I would be very interested in this, except for the fact that all of these shades are repeats. So the 4 shades in the quad are Moonstone, Sunflare, Citrine, and Metal Rose. So I don't have all of those, but I do have most of those in other palettes. So I will be passing on the Luxe Quad, but I do think it is really beautiful. And if you have not tried those, it might be worth looking into. In addition, there is a sheer finish pressed powder, but it's only coming in shade number 1, pale yellow. So I'll be passing on that one as well. And we have 6 limited edition Luxe lipsticks. So the Luxe lipsticks were recently redone a few months ago. I've picked up quite a few of them. And here we actually have 4 of the shades in the permanent line in limited edition packaging and 2 brand new shades. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any of these permanent ones, but the permanent shades are Metro Red, Passion Red, New York Sunset, and Ruby. And the 2 brand new shades are Tomato Red and Spiced Maple. I might be able to, I might pick a couple of these up, but I don't know. We'll have to see what else is coming out at that same time. Last year, the first week and a half of January, we had seriously, it was like so many launches. We had, I think, 3 different Chanel launches. We had Dior, it was just incredible. So we'll have to wait and see what's coming out then. They're going to be lower on my priority list, but I am interested in some of those lipsticks. Moving on to the Bobbi Brown Spring Collection. Now, this is just one item from the Spring Collection. This is supposed to launch in February, and these are the brand new Brightening Blush Cheek Palettes. And I have to say, I'm very interested in these. We have 5 shades, but if you notice, each palette actually has 3 colors in there. And these are all going to be a shimmering formula. So I'm not sure exactly how shimmery they will be, but they are not going to be matte. So just keep that in mind. We have shade number 1, Blushed Coral, which has a combination of coral, pink, and champagne. 02, Blushed Peach is a pink peach mixed with white and caramel. And 03 Blushed Pink, we have mixes of rose, pink, and petal. To say petal in this photo does not look very petal-like to me. So we'll have to see, how that turns out. 04 blushed bronze, we have sandstone, bronze, and chestnut. And 05 blushed burgundy, we have black currant, taupe, and copper. I'm definitely interested in picking up probably 2 to 3 of these. So I think they look really beautiful, and I'm not positive, but preliminary information makes it seem like these will be permanent. And notice they are in the luxe packaging with the traditional gold outside. So, you know, I'm definitely interested in those. Moving on to Tom Ford. Tom Ford's spring release is the Rose Prick collection. And we know that this is every year they come out with some limited edition items in this rose prick or pink packaging. And sometimes those items are permanent, sometimes they're limited edition. And this year we have a mix. So we are going with the same pink packaging that we are familiar with. This is supposed to launch in January. And we have 2 different eyeshadow palettes, and they both appear to be the creme eyeshadow formula. The one that's a permanent color is Rose Topaz. So it's a permanent shade. It's one of my favorites, and it's going to be in the limited edition pink packaging. I think that was a really nice choice. Unfortunately, I already have that, so I won't be picking that up. But the other quad, you know, this one, I'm not sure. I need to see swatches, but I don't think we're going to pick this one up either. This one is Forbidden Pink. It's a limited edition color story and, of course, the limited edition Rose Prick packaging. So these quads, though, now retail for $90 US. So they have definitely gone up in price over the past year. So, you know, you might want to check out the Rose Topaz in the regular packaging, you know, if you're trying to save some dollars there. We also have 2 satin matte lipsticks. These are both permanent shades. So we have 26 To Die For and 52 Naked Rose. I don't know. I don't have either of these shades, so there's a chance I would pick these up. You know, it kind of depends on that Forbidden Pink when I see the swatches of that. I'm leaning towards no, but it's a maybe. So moving on to Yves Saint Laurent, we have 2 limited edition cushions. So these are going to be regular cushion formula. The actual interior, the product, the formula, everything about that is going to be the same as always. There's nothing new about those. What is different is just the outer packaging of these 2 products. So we have Le Cushion Cle de Peau, which is the Over Noir. And this one is going to be in black leather. And then we have the Touche Éclat Glow Packed Cushion over pink, which is going to be pink leather. So I'm passing on both of these. These are not something I need to add into my collection, but they are nice cushion packagings. So if you are looking for something like that, or you know, you need to, you want to try them out and you haven't yet, this might be a good opportunity. These are due out in January. And moving on, Cle de Peau. We have a few things here from Cle de Peau. And these are all coming February 21st, at least in Asia. So I'm not positive about a US date here, but the first thing that's coming out is the Concentrated Brightening Serum. That is a current product, but it has been reformulated. So it's now going to have a stronger brightening effect and a silkier texture. The whole purpose of this product is to suppress melanin production to prevent the appearance of freckles and age spots. And this will be in 40 milliliters, and they are going to offer refills of this product. So that if that's something that you use, just know that a new formula, a new version of that is coming out in February, the end of February, at least in Asia. So, you know, sometimes new formulas are great, sometimes not so great. So think about whether or not it's something you want to stock up on, or if it's something you've been wanting to try, you might want to take a look and see if the current product goes on a deeper discount or something. So moving on, we have a new Sunscare Care line from Cle de Peau. Again, this is February 21st for an Asia release date. We have 2 products in this line at the current time. Both of these products can be used as a base, so underneath your makeup. We have the UV Protective Cream SPF 50 that has the PA with 4 pluses. So that's giving you your UVA and UVB ratings for everything here. So it's actually offering quite a bit of sun protection. I am interested in this product. This can be used as a primer or makeup base, or solely as a sunscreen. And at this time, I can't tell if there's going to be any tint, or, you know, if it's just one color. We also have the UV protective lip treatment with SPF 30, and this is going to be a PA triple plus. So this looks like our, the original like lip glorifier that has the light pink on the outside and the white core. So notice all of these products are going to come in gold packaging. So I think that's something that's really special. And it looks like they will be offering refills of this. I'm not 100% sure that that's going to carry over to all countries, but it does note here in the information that refills will be available for this lip treatment. Now, according to my information from Anna at Beauty News One, it says the new line combines high sun protection and skincare. It features a unique, adaptable in-shield technology that focuses on the skin's natural defenses and delivers high-quality coverage that selects and captures good light, which is in parentheses, while shielding skin from sun damage. So I'm very curious to know how this works and, to test it out. I'm sure it's going to be a hefty price tag, but I have found that a lot of the Cle de Peau primers, the ones that they have released this past year, have been very effective with sun protection and just how they work with other makeup. I think they are much improved from the ones that came out a few years ago. So I'm definitely interested in this one. Moving on to Chanel, we have January 6th in Asia, a new Chanel #1 de Chanel moisturizer. So last year they came out with the #1 de Chanel line. That's your Red Camellia line, and it's mostly skincare, but they do have some makeup items. There is a moisturizer in that line. We now have an even heavier duty moisturizer. This is the Creme Riche Revitalisant. I'm sorry, I'm sure I butchered the last part of that, but the revitalizing rich cream, essentially. So this is going to be a new combination of camellia ceramides, 100% natural derived, and this is like intended for people with dry skin. It even says intended for the people with the driest of dry skin. It's also supposed to help calm redness and increase your skin's ability to retain moisture. So I'm curious about this. Definitely want to try out at least a sample of this when this comes out. Don't think I need to actually purchase a full size right now. I'm kind of happy with my current skincare. But that will be coming out at the beginning of January in Asia, and I wouldn't be surprised if it came out January 6th here in the US as well. Also, same date, we have the new Rouge Allure Velvet lipstick. So every year Chanel comes out with more of these lipsticks with the special packaging. We've had like a lion, a camellia, and so forth in the past. We have 14 shades coming out this year. We have shades 45 through 48, so 45, 46, 47, 48. Then we have 51, 53, 54, 55, 60, 61, 63, 64, 71, and 72. And I believe all 14 of those shades are new. And, I'll probably pick up a couple of these. The last couple of years, I picked up quite a few of these from these launches. And, I don't reach for them quite as much as I thought I would. So I'm going to be more judicious picking these. So I might pick up a couple, but I'm definitely not going to pick up as many as I did the last 2 years. The colors tend to run a bit warmer in real life than they look in the photos. So I don't know, we'll see. We do have a new creative team there. So I'm curious to see if, the actual the trueness of the colors in the photos versus in real life will change at all with a new creative team, and whether or not our tones will change, because typically they run pretty warm for the lighter shades in particular and pretty cool for the deeper shades. And I'd love to see some lighter, cool tones. So if it appears that they have those, I'll definitely be looking those up. Next up, from Lancome, we have 2 limited edition L'Absolu Rouge Drama Matte lipsticks. These are due out February 10th in Asia, and I did pick up the 2 from last year. It was kind of like a Valentine's collection. They were really beautiful. I really do like those. This time we have shade 196 in a burgundy case and 218 in a delicate pink case. And you can see we kind of have like it looks like a little bit of velvet, and I'm not sure, maybe a vegan leather or something here with a checkerboard pattern. Next up, we have two new collections coming from Guerlain. This first one here is the Lunar New Year collection, and this is due out January 1st in Asia. And this is going to have red packaging on all of these items. It's limited edition. And we have an eyeshadow quad called 770 Red Vanda. And I'm probably going to pass on this. It's just not really my colors. We also have a gold cushion. And then again, I'm not positive, but I think the eyeshadow palette may have the red packaging as well, which would be really pretty. This cushion definitely does have the red packaging on the exterior. And then we have this beautiful Red Vanda Rouge G case and several different lipsticks to choose from. They're all going to be reds, big surprise. But we have a metallic matte lipstick in 966 Red Firestar. We have a matte Rouge G in Red Vanda, number 770, and a satin in 918 Red Ballerina. So you kind of have a few different finishes to choose from, but they're all going to be reds. They are all listed as new shades, but I do need to check because sometimes they repeat their color numbers and they're really the same with a new name. So I just need to double check on that, which I will do when it gets closer to the date, just in case anything in the information changes. So that collection is due out January 1st in Asia. And I have to say, I'm definitely going to pick up the Rouge G case and, you know, at least one lipstick. So looking forward to that. Then we have the Guerlain Cherry Blossom collection coming out in February in Japan. And in this case, we have one lipstick. It looks like a satin Rouge G. And then we have this beautiful Cherry Blossom Rouge G case. And the shade on this lipstick is 63 Rosy Bloom. And I'm definitely picking that up. That collection, usually the Cherry Blossom collection is a little bit hard to get. We don't get a ton of supply here in the US. So I'm going to try really hard to get that one. And if you see it and you want it, that's one that you have to get right when you see it. Because, you know, I know in the past, like the department stores, they only get like 4 or 5 total. And I've had to call around in the past to different like department stores in different different cities and states to actually track these things down. So if you see it and you're interested, pick it up. And then last up, we have the Gucci cushion. This is actually a holiday item. And I'm not sure if this means that we're not going to be getting it here in the US or if it hasn't been released yet, because I have not seen any other information about this. But the retail price is supposed to be at $109, and I believe that's in US dollars. And basically this Gucci cushion, the cushion foundation came out a year ago. I did not pick that up, but this is a new cushion compact. It's the same actual cushion foundation inside, but we have a new compact for the holiday. You've got this green and purple here with the G's. So I think it looks really nice, but I'm not interested in this, so I'll be passing on that. And those are the new releases that'll be coming up soon. So let me know what you're interested in. I have to say, I'm definitely looking forward to kind of taking a break over the next month of, you know, not really picking up too many new items aside from this Byredo Purple Echo, and focusing on favorites that I have and love and so forth. So if you have any requests or suggestions, definitely let me know down below in the comments, and let me know what you think of all of these new releases and what you'd like to see on my channel in the future. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope this was helpful. Please subscribe and share this video if you're new here, and I will see you very soon. Have a wonderful day.